know this, but Tuesday the 5th of August, I jumped on a plane on my own and flew to Melbourne. Spent 6.5 hours on that plane on the tarmac waiting to come to Thailand, where I am right now. And yeah, I've come over here for many reasons, but the main reason is to get away from the prison inside the prison I live in back home, being my mind, but also the city that I've grown up in my whole life, man. You know, for me, getting away just for this, I've been gone not even a week yet, or a week and a bit. Thank you. It has really opened my eyes and made me realise that, like, the way I feel back there sometimes, it feels hopeless. It feels like, I can't explain it to you. Like, you know, some of the things that have happened that I've had to go through and live with, have to now live with and deal with day to day, it's changed me. It changed me in ways that, you know, I isolated myself for so long there. The last 18 months, 2 years, I isolated myself non-stop at home, pretty much alone. And, you know, the amount of people, and people that I thought I loved loved me, have been massive parts of my life. Most of my life. No longer a part of my life at all. Not a message, not a sorry, not a, you know, let's try and work this out, nothing. Just out of my life gone. Like, and I'm not talking about me. Fuck mate, you know me. I'm on my hands and knees begging, don't, please, no. Abandonment issues, you know me. I'm not talking about me. But yeah, having to accept that, like coming over here and being away from my daughter and her mother, Bianca, it's made me really realise that, like, as I posted on Facebook earlier, I don't know love. Like, do you get that? I hope you don't, but what I call love, the love that I've shown people, the things that I've done to people that I say I love, they don't love. Can't be. I'm telling you, can't be. Yeah. I'm going to get past all this umming and ahhing and stuttering and staggering along what I'm trying to talk about. I've spent, you know, the last 6 years wanting to be able to do this, wanting to be able to get on here and not only share my story in a podcast format where I've got someone there, you know, hitting me with questions, giving me a chance to think about it and respond, you know. I find this much more engaging and much more satisfying in the sense that I'm not having people put thoughts in my head. I don't have them saying, oh, so, you know, what was it like growing up as an only child, for example. I'd much rather just be able to sit there and speak my mind, and then once it's posted, come back, reflect on it in a week, a month, see what people have said, comments, and then start the engagement from there, rather than like, yeah. But anyway, this is all new to me, putting your face on camera, even though it's a fucking good looking face, like, come on. It's just, it's been a challenge, that's for sure, because of the things that have happened and the way I've thought and think. I'm getting over it, but the way I've thought and think about myself, I've only just got to the point where I can sit here right now and look myself in the fucking eye. Again, do you get that? Like, I hope you don't, but I can't look at I couldn't look at myself in the mirror for the last 18 months without getting so angry that I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't go out in public. I couldn't go to other people's places. I couldn't socialise because I'd seen myself in the mirror. Like, so you got to understand that has a massive effect on you over time when you can't stand inside of yourself because of things that are bottled up inside of you, because of things that you do subconsciously day in, day out, things that have made you who you are, things that you have embraced and, like, taken to the most extremes your whole life. Yeah, it's not easy to then look in that mirror one day and not embrace that shit. not see the same person. That's what used to scare me and make me hate myself, was that for so long I wanted to be who I become. That's the tragic part, is that I had the brains my whole life to decide who I wanted to be, what I wanted to become, but because of all the things that I was put through, went through, and chose to then go through myself as I aged, pain and suffering, starving myself of love because of being starved of it when I wanted it. There's no coming back from that, you know what I mean? You can't get time back. And it's taken me 36 years to leave our state. 36 years. Even though that's the one place I can't stand. I fucking hate it. You got no idea. I can't tell you how much I hate it. But having said that, coming over here, not having to carry weapons, not having a fucking stiff neck every time I go home, making sure some dog don't try and run me over while I'm walking my dogs, you don't get it, and you don't want to get it, trust me. It's a fucking horrible way to live, and I know this because I know me and I know life. No one would put themselves through what I put myself through. I promise you that. Not mentally, emotionally, physically, in any aspect, the way I've lived this last 6 years, with no amphetamines in my system, all the while still dealing with all these methed up, crazy, nonsense talking, unreasonable, completely non-negotiable fucking crackheads that want to shoot your house up and throw bombs at it, all this sort of shit. I've been just, dealing with that shit and confronting it head on, somewhat straight. That's something that we'll get to in later videos, but no amphetamines. So, for me, it's just like, this has been a massive realisation. It's opened my eyes massively. I can't stress that enough. Anyone back there, Tasmania, even Australia, that feels like their life has failed, they've failed, they've let people down, they don't feel how they should feel when it comes to how they treat, love and respect people, or they don't feel loved, treated or respected themselves. You need to just get out of that environment, trust me. Because I'm an arrogant, selfish, cheeky, confident, cocky man, but back home, I can't wear this chain. Do you know why? Because cunts will make fun of me. Cunts will pick on me, cunts will say shit, cunts will... you don't get it. You don't want to get it. That's my point. But back home it's different. Around here I have no ego. I have no chip on my shoulder. I smile at anyone that looks at me. Literally. Back home, it's the other way around. I'm forcing a frown for anyone that looks my way, just in case they know someone I don't like and they think I'm fucking smiling at them. You know what I mean? That's no way to live. It's really not. I promise you. Can't fucking stand the life I've lived. And to be able to sit here and say it without being on a podcast, being in an interview, I'm telling you now, I may have been out of jail for 6 years in November, but each and every fucking day that I've stayed in Tasmania, I'm still in jail. Trust me, I'm still in jail. I've enjoyed and been elated with some of the experiences and memories that I've made and the times that I've spent with people out here. But there's also been things that have completely ruined me and destroyed me internally, mentally, physically, made me sick. Things I can't talk about just yet, but all in good time. It's so weird to be able to sit here, it's just weird, looking at myself even, because I'm normally I'm the most judgmental, and I mean judgmental of myself, individual you come across, hygiene freak, clean freak, dress freak, clean clothes freak, just everything about me has to be perfect. Why? Because when you're raised in an environment where nothing matters, including you, as you get older, you're only going to go two ways. dirty, smelly, chatty, unhygienic, couldn't give two fucks about yourself type of way, or you're going to go the complete opposite. Both radicals. You'll be OCD, very obsessive compulsive with hygiene, brushing teeth, clean underwear, all them sorts of things. Like you'll have no control over it because that's your way of making sure that every day before you face someone else, you fucking validate yourself, how you feel, how you look. These are the kinds of things that, like I said, I can talk on. People can sit there and say, oh, you've been a Christian 1 week and you think you fucking know how the origin of the earth started. Like, it's not about that. If I want to know something, I'll go and study it. I'll go and read it, and I'll look for reliable sources from people that are educated. Like, I don't need to be a fucking rocket scientist to learn about rocket science. I don't need to be a fucking, lifelong Christian to read the fucking Bible. Like, you don't have to be anything to use your 6 senses other than born able-bodied. Just remember that. Alright.